I'm Forrest Saunders outside the state capitol. Florida says it is ready to go and help if California needs it for those nasty wildfires that continue to burn outside the Los Angeles area. In the last few days, some California towns have been reduced to little more than ash as wildfires continue to rage outside Los Angeles.
I don't know. It's really heartbreaking. It honestly has left me a little bit speechless.
Thousands have had to flee as emergency crews flood the area trying to contain the blaze. That's as some homeowners start to return, worried about what they'll find.
Part of the reason I'm here now is I want to see it and kind of deal with it myself.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the country, Florida officials now say they stand ready to help.
So the governor and I have collaborated together, providing resources out to California.
As Florida Chief Financial Officer and Fire Marshal Jimmy Patronis, much like what Florida offered during the 2023 Maui blaze, Patronis said his office has fire investigators, dogs, and structural engineers on standby.
They know what they're looking at. And what's the upside to it right now? We're not in hurricane season. We can deploy these resets right now without worrying about covering our own concerns right here in Florida.
It comes as Florida Emergency Management says it too is ready to deploy. The state ag department, which manages forestry, saying something similar. Quote, we stand ready to assist any state if asked. However, given the distance between California and Florida, they are likely to seek assistance from neighboring states first. The offer comes after Florida Governor Ron DeSantis kicked things off with an online post this week. When disaster strikes, we must come together to help our fellow Americans in any way we can. It's a much different tone compared to November of 2023.
You almost have to try to mess California up. And yeah, that's what Gavin Newsom has done since he's been governor.
That's when the Florida and California governors sparred on a Fox News stage, hitting each other over vastly different political ideologies.
But there's one thing in closing that we have in common is neither of us will be the nominee for our party in 2024.
Since then, Newsom, too, has put politics aside for the greater good. For Hurricanes Helene and Milton, California sent a combined more than 400 personnel from their urban search and rescue teams. Whether the Golden State will now need the help of the Sunshine State as these wildfires continue to burn remains to be seen, though their devastating effects are clear. One other thing to keep in mind here is the interesting relationship between Newsom and DeSantis as we move towards the next presidential cycle. After all, both of them are thought to be potential contenders for 2028. That's the latest out here at the state capitol. I'm Forrest Saunders reporting.